I love that I get to be a witness, that I get to watch history come alive.
I write personal histories for people so that they can share the story of their lives with their loved ones and even future generations. As a personal historian, I love to work with families. I get to write down their memories, oral histories that would otherwise be lost.
I record stories and memories of companies, organizations, foundations. Sometimes it's the history of a family business, and sometimes it's an amazingly personal biopic. It gives people a meaningful record of their lives and leaves behind something that can benefit their loved ones in the future.
It really means a lot to people to be able to tell their stories. We sit down and do a recorded interview. Sometimes it's just one interview, and sometimes it's a number of interviews over a period of time. Well, at first they're nervous, and then after they've been talking for a while, well, the stories just start pouring out. Many studies have shown that recalling your life and reminiscing is not only life-affirming, it is medically beneficial.
Once the questions started happening, the story started unfolding. And there was a lot of stuff that I never even thought to ask that came up, and some stories that I thought they knew that turned out I didn't completely know, and hearing with a few more details and stuff in there was fantastic. I just thought, oh my gosh, this is a woman who understands capturing someone's story and how important it is to preserve it and share it through other generations.
Some people come to me after months working alone, trying to do all this research, and they're amazed at how easy it is once they hire a professional. The families end up with a beautiful bound book. I had one daughter phone me to say how thrilled she was to receive this from her father's estate. The real treasure was the book.
In my experience, sharing stories is what's really satisfying for people. As they start reflecting, they realize how unique their lives are.
It's something one becomes more conscious of the older one gets, is the heritage aspects of your life, you know?
Video is really powerful because you can see and hear your loved ones. See them laugh and cry, hear the cadence in their voices. Video preserves that.
They will know a little bit more about their grandfather or great-grandfather than they would have otherwise.
The approach to doing this type of historical document, the questions would be so obvious to someone who's outside the family that can look at the facts and the people and ask all the right questions. I wish that we could go back in time and get my mother to have been able to do this for my mother and my father would have been extraordinary. This is intended for your grandchildren and your offspring's children's children throughout the years who might not otherwise have any kind of a moving record.
They were stories that only happened because everyone stopped and asked and listened. And I'm always going to have them. And future generations are going to have them.
I just wish my ancestors had been able to do the same thing.
Technology makes it really easy. With a click of a link, anyone can share that story with family across the country and around the world, anywhere, anytime. The history of your family or your family's farm, that's not going to be there forever. You don't want to miss that opportunity to capture it.
It's a matter of historical record that otherwise it vanishes.
It's made me feel calm kind of going forward, and I have this little perfect little nugget in my back pocket that I can pull out, and I can visit them whenever I want and allow for them to get older and accept the whole process as it happens. And I feel great about that.
The greatest comfort that I can think of is hearing my own father's voice, and the timbre and sound of it stands out at home when I hear it. But it's priceless.